Mastering deep breathing can be a real art. Or is it? And why would you want to? Well, would you like to be able to be relaxed while being alert? Would you like to have the satisfaction of feeling like you've let go of a bunch of baggage from your body? Would you like to access the juiciness of experiencing your body take a big internal sigh of relief? And what about getting more clarity in your decisions and no longer being driven by a sense that you just have something that you need to do to feel better? You can't figure out what that something is. You're dealing with a lot of listlessness inside and actually feeling and experiencing a state of relief instead of having that listlessness. Well, if any of these sound good to you, then that is why you need deep breathing. Because that and those are exactly what it will do for you. Hey there, my name is Mike Popovich, and I am a White Tiger Qigong instructor. And today, we're going to learn how to do the deep breathing that will give you access to what I just described. So, let's get to it. So the first thing to understand is what Qigong is. Qigong is movement, breath, and intention. All those three things combined. And to access effective deep breathing, you need all three of them. The movement part of deep breathing is the sequence of how you'll guide your breath physically. The breath portion of it, well, it's the breath itself. And the intention is what you'll be focusing on and how you'll be guiding your awareness in the breath itself. And it's the understanding you need on how to do it right. Now, when people think of deep breathing, the first mistake they make is that they think they're deep breathing properly because they're taking big breaths. And when they're taking those big breaths, their main mistake is that they're starting to breathe upward, through the chest and through the shoulders. And they do that and they almost hyperventilate. It feels good at first because it feels like there's a release, but there's no relaxation. And it could actually cause you to feel a little more scattered as well. Because what you're doing in that case is you're actually activating the sympathetic state of your body. You're creating a stress response. It's good to wake you up, but it's not good for relaxation and full body togetherness with clarity. And a few more important key points and common mistakes. People often confuse deep breathing with the need to fill your lungs to their fullest capacity, to the point where they're straining. And this is not what we want and not what you want. Yes, in Qigong, there are times and there are practices where you do access full inhale and full exhale, but not in the practice of the deep breathing we'll be doing today, and definitely not to a straining point. To do this correctly, do not force it, because what you'll be doing is creating tension and stress in your system. We're working to about 80% of your breath, or maybe even 70%. And we're stopping before feeling any strain or any sense that you're pushing yourself hard. Deep breathing is intended to reduce stress and increase vitality. It's a breath that's long. It has a sense of flow, especially when you get natural at it. And it's deeply satisfying. And the next point is, unless you have practiced with abdominal breathing, this will be a bit of work for you, or can be. And at first you might just be focused on coordinating the abdominal movement itself. It might feel more muscular than anything else, and just go with it if that's the case. And as you practice, it'll all click, and it'll be so worth it. And the next part is eventually, as you start to get that sense of satisfaction, and it might take some practice, like I said, you'll enjoy yourself creating a detoxifying effect through your system. You'll actually feel it. You'll feel a release within yourself. It's almost a cathartic effect from within. And there's also a state of flow you get into within your body, and a sense of harmony starting to happen. And if you're feeling down or unenergetic, deep breathing can create vitality. And it'll create a sense of release and relaxation if you're in a state of stress. Or it'll do both, because you might feel exhausted because you're being dragged down by all the stress you're carrying. And looping back to what I mentioned before, most people think that they're breathing through their abdomen, but in fact, they're breathing through their chest and shoulders. So that's where we'll start our practice. Now, we won't be able to spend a lot of time on each part of the deep breathing technique in this video. White Tiger Qigong, though, has some great courses and content for breathwork. And you can even take a breathwork certification course that I recommend to anybody that's interested. Now, let's switch to the actual practice now. If you don't have a seat or a chair near you, find yourself a seated place, grab a chair, bring it back, press pause right now while you do that, and I'll wait for you. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, welcome back, and let's get going. So let's start in the seated position. I'm going to invite you now to put one hand on your abdomen like you see me doing here and one on your chest. And start by breathing normally. And just observe your breath. What part of you moves more? Which one of your hands is moving more? Is it your chest or your abdomen? Or perhaps both? Are they moving a lot or a little? Now as you do this, make the breath soft, full, and quiet. You're breathing through your nose only, in and out through the nose. No mouth breathing. And you're doing it quietly so that if there was somebody sitting beside you with their eyes closed, they would have no idea you were breathing. Take a few more breaths just like this. Now bring your awareness so that you're breathing through your abdomen only. As you inhale, your abdomen pushes out gently, and as you exhale, it comes back in. For some, it might be easier to connect with the idea of the diaphragm moving. So as you inhale, the diaphragm pushes down, and as you exhale, the diaphragm pushes back up, allowing your stomach to come back in. Allow your upper hand to stand or stay relatively still as your lower hand is moved out and in by the movement of your abdomen. Take a few more breaths just like this. Now to help with that abdominal breath, allow yourself to feel like you're breathing downward into your seat. You can even let that breath radiate downward as it needs to your legs in whatever way. Don't push it, just let it flow downward. And continue with this now as well. Abdominal breath, breathing in, abdomen pushing out, radiating, breathing into your seat. And breathing out, the abdomen comes back in, the breath relaxes, the body relaxes. And now you can lower your upper hand, put it on top of the lower hand. And as you breathe, feel your whole lower body expand and contract now with the breath. So as you inhale, your abdomen comes out. You also feel your lower back gently expanding backwards, so pushing out softly, your sides gently expanding. Feeling that all the way around as you inhale, 360 degrees around you, and as you exhale, you relax 360 degrees around. Nice and gentle, no straining. This is called balloon breathing. Continue this for a few more breaths as well. Now keep going. And now, as you're inhaling and exhaling, you're going to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. In the White Tiger Qigong system, this is what we call unity breath. It brings your body in resonance with its whole self. You can count on your own, or you can follow me in my count. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and relax now for a moment. Let your hands relax, let your body relax. Open your eyes if they're closed. Now, if you found this to be a natural and easy process, what you would do next is you will allow the breath to rise up through the rest of through your ribs and up into the shoulders perhaps, but again, only to about 80 or 70% capacity. And then you allow it to relax back down. And if you found that just focusing on coordinating your abdominal breath was taking up all your focus, then that's perfect as well. It's where you are, and so continue practicing up to this point until it starts to become more natural. I promise you, even that will feel amazing. And it's important to use the abdominal breath first because it ensures that you're activating the vagus nerve and the body's natural relaxation mechanisms. You're essentially starting a chain of internal activations that will create a state of relaxed alertness. Not stressed and intense, but clear, aware, and relaxed. And you might even find yourself trying or becoming sleepy as you practice. But that's only because you'll now be aware of how tired you are and what your system actually needs or needed. Whereas otherwise, you may have been in that reactive state I mentioned about earlier, that listless, internally stressed state. That state where you're seeking relief, but you don't have clarity as to what you're seeking relief from or what's going to cause the relief you're actually seeking. The breath will. Now, same idea, starting with breathing into our seat, using the balloon breath, and now, as you inhale, allow it to rise up through the ribs and up. And as you exhale, allow it to relax through the whole body. Back down, relaxing right into the abdomen, as the abdomen comes back in. Continue allowing that breath to fill abdomen and upward. Nice and relaxed and easy and yet full. Allow the satisfaction of that big breath. And as you exhale, relaxing from the uppermost part of the body down, from the shoulders down to the ribs, and relax the breath in. Keep on going. And as you continue breathing, I'm going to invite you to have your mind on a sense of releasing tension as you exhale. This is the next step of using our intention. As you inhale, breathe in vitality and chi. Sense that filling through the body, expanding gently and awakening. And as you exhale, feel yourself releasing. Sense yourself and have your intention that you're releasing all and any tension from your body. Exhaling it out, letting go fully. Breathing in that vitality and that chi, letting it flow through your body. And as you exhale, a full deep breath, sensing yourself release and melt away, shedding any tensions and stress. Continue on for a few more breaths on your own. Beautiful. Now relax and let go. Relax the breath. Good. Relax your body. Feel free to shake it a little bit. Feel free to wipe down or brush down the arms. Both sides, brush down the front of the torso, your back. Massage the kidneys. Brush down your sides, down the legs, the front, the back, the outside, the inside. You can even put your hands on your feet, feeling the grounding of your body. If you can't reach your feet, you can put them on your shins. And then relax, come back up. Good job. Way to go. So how do you feel now? What did you feel in your body as you were practicing the deep breathing, and what do you feel in your body now? How's your level of energy now? Your level of clarity and your level of connection to your own body. Observe these things. There's so much that evolves from this practice. So keep on making it your regular practice and really access that sense of relaxation, clarity, and vitality. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to our channel to get notified of new videos as they come out. And make sure to check out the other videos from our amazing White Tiger Qigong instructors. And if you want to take your breathwork further, feel free to reach out to our instructors and ask about what else is available for you. And have a look online at our website as well. And now, in the meantime, happy practice and much love, and I'll see you soon.